What now?
100 people that have died in Texas Hill Country. What you are not being told by the media anywhere is that the death toll likely would not have been as high if it wasn't for DEI.
So here we have the lovely Charlie Kirk doing what he always does, is, not being able to hold the right people accountable and responsible when a tragedy occurs. He has now decided to be divisive, as he usually is, and say that DEI is the result of many of the deaths. So there are several pieces to the flash floods in Texas. One, it was determined during the Biden administration that there were some improvements that were needed to help with the infrastructure and everything to prevent the impact of these flash floods that they're known to have, or they were prone to have. And the people in this county decided that they didn't want to accept any of Biden's money. So that's one piece. Number two, the idea that you want to blame DEI because there is a gentleman who happens to be black, who's over a fire department some 100 miles away, that clearly if this fire department would have provided aid much sooner and in a better way, that not as many lives would have been lost. And you want to hold him responsible bothers me, because what about your president that you elected, that you support, and FEMA and all those types of things? Where were they? Why was the president so slow to respond? Why is his administration refusing to allow FEMA to flow and support and assist folks? Let's also talk about the fact that the people were warned, 2.5 hours before the flash floods? And we know that that's chaos, right? To get out of a town, get out of a place. So the idea that the federal administration could have supported at that time and figured out and assisted with logistics, all types of things to help save some of these people, that maybe more lives could have been preserved. Why aren't we saying that? Why are we trying to hold a fire department that is not responsible for this area, that is some 100 miles away, to blame for the lives that were lost? But let's talk about all these things. There are several things that went awry. However, you want to blame a black leader for this. Please help us make that make sense.